Are here and we are back. We're excited. We're doing another stream this weekend. Hope everybody had an excellent Thanksgiving. We're going to do something new. We're going to play Castlevania Aria of Sorrow on the Game Boy Advance. I was debating whether, what should I do? Should I do Legacy of Darkness on the GameCube? Should I do Lament of Innocence on PlayStation 2, but I was thinking about doing PlayStation 3. But you know what I said? Let's do this. So I reconfigured my my OBS, which is nice. Have everything kind of set up, and just like that, video just stopped capturing for some reason. What's the problem? Don't tell me I gotta fix this. Video capture. Yeah. Webcam's working. Everything's working. What's going on? Where'd everything go? It was just there. There we go. Alright. Everything's a little bit wonky. Everything's going through my HDMI switcher. Everything's weird. But we're going to start. So, without further ado, let's see how far we can get before anything glitches and happens. We already just encountered our first problem. Oh. Not my control. I'm using the Hori GBA controller. Alright, well, we know our main kit. You know what? We're gonna do Joestar. We're gonna probably break this run up because I'm not sure what I want to do. I'm probably gonna go for 100% map, but I'm not sure if I want to go and do like 100% souls. We could try. The year is 2035, Japan. Crowds of spectators are gathering around in anticipation of the first full solar eclipse of the 21st century. My name is Soma Cruz, and I'm a high school exchange student studying abroad in Japan. I live near the Hakuba Shrine, an ancient shrine with strong ties to Japanese mythology. Mina Hakuba, the only daughter of the shrine's caretaker, is both my classmate and my childhood friend. I started making my way to the shrine to see the solar eclipse with Mina, but for some strange reason the stairway leading up to the shrine felt longer than before. When I finally managed to get through the shrine gate, my senses began to dim. The pitch-black sun holding chaotic darkness. Something I can't see because of the moon. Blah. Can never read those titles scroll so fast. So for context in the lore, this is the near the end of the Castlevania storyline, the Igarashi storyline. This takes place in the year 2035. Its sequel, Dawn of Sorrow, takes place a year later. It looks like he's coming too. Where am I? What's happened? So you've decided to join us. Did you have a pleasant nap? Huh? Who the heck are you? It's okay, Soma. His name is Genya R. Kaido. So in Japanese, that means demon with horns. Skip the introductions. I have a few questions, and I need answers now. Go ahead. Why have you come here? Well, Mina and I... Hang on! Where are we? We're in Dracula's castle. Dracula's castle? Are you telling me that we are in Europe? No, we're inside the solar eclipse. Inside the eclipse? You're insane! Do you think I'm a fool? Soma, listen to him. He's telling you the truth. What the heck are you talking about? Give me an explanation. It's like this. An enemy. Damn, protect the girl. Go back to where you came from. What was that thing? It has awakened. What has? The spirit of the creature you killed just entered your body. You have the power to absorb the abilities the monsters you kill. Why? Why would I have that power? You've gained the power. Now you must go to the Master's chamber. For what reason? Do you not wish to return with your friend to your own world? Of course. I want to go back. Go to the Master's chamber. Then you will understand everything. But I can't just leave Mina here like this. No need to worry about her. I'll put up a protective barrier. But death will most certainly find those who stay too long. Then yes, only you can save her from a painful death. And you, what will you do? I too have things I must do within these castle walls. Go set forth. Both your own life and hers are at stake. Alrighty, so 2035, it's the future. According to the Castlevania, we're playing as a mysterious young boy, not a Belmont. And this introduces the not the dual setup system, the soul system. So basically, for the next like 2 or 3 Castlevania games, including Bloodstained, they use this system where you get an offensive soul, a passive soul, and then you have a secondary soul. So obviously, Aria of Sorrow, Dawn of Sorrow, Order of Ecclesia kind of did something like this, but just like added it with different weapons. And then Bloodstained does it, if anybody ever plays that. This was the last Castlevania game released on the Game Boy Advance. And it was probably by far the best one out of all of them. It outshines Circle of the Moon and Harmony of Dissonance. This one has quite a cult following, and it definitely lives up to the level of Symphony of the Night. I remember I bought this at Best Buy. So when I was younger, I didn't have access to like Game Informer or any type of magazine subscriptions, so I found this. I was walking through Best Buy with my parents, and I found this, and I was just like, "Oh wow, a new Castlevania game that I never heard of." And at the time of the GBA, they were cranking Castlevania games out left and right every year since Castlevania Circle of the Moon was a launch title, and then a year later you had Harmony of Dissonance, and then you have Aria of Sorrow that came out a year later. If there's any type of video glitches, I'm playing this on my GBA player, which is running on digital out. So I'm using the digital output for the GameCube. So I'm kind of playing this in like the highest resolution possible. And then that runs through my HDMI splitter. But now we're at the first boss. Oh man, bad RNG. We didn't even get the creaking skull arm. Usually I get that on the first try. That has a high drop rate, but sadly I didn't. So if like the video shuts out, I'm not quite sure. I don't know if it has to do with my HDMI switcher Or what? Let's see if I remember actually where all the breakable walls are. We are going to go for 100% map completion. I was thinking about playing this, streaming this on my Switch since I have the Anniversary Collection. I chose not to because I don't want to dig up I don't want to dig out the Switch and put it up here. So what I want to do is just play it on the Game Boy player. So we got the Flying Armor Soul, which is pretty much needed for to float. Hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Awesome Black Friday. It's been a while since I streamed. Ugh. First yawn of the night, but that's okay. I got enough energy in me. This game just looks gorgeous on the Game Boy player. Yeah, it's my Game Boy player. Interesting. This happened with the, when I was playing, Castlevania Adventure. Every so often, the screen would just cut out. I could play this on the Wii U. I might do that. Let's see how that looks, but I wanted to give my GameCube some love here. Have it turn on. Nope. Can't go that way. pillow here. Gotta have my scuff pillow pad so I can rest my arms. Oh, hello there. Hello, you're a human, aren't you? Relax. My name is Graham. Let's just say I'm a missionary. Oh, I'm Soma Cruz. You weren't here in the shrine before, were you? How did you get here? I'm not sure. I went through the shrine gate and boom, I was here. I see. Can I ask you a question? Go ahead, I don't mind. He's got like some Yoshikage Kira vibes. Is it true that this is Dracula's castle? It most certainly is. But isn't Dracula's castle in Europe somewhere? In theory, yes, but his true castle exists somewhere else. His true castle. It's a well-known fact in the underworld. Do you believe in vampires? No. I thought the story of Dracula was made up, actually. Oh, it's all true. It was leaked to the outside world. Usually the church handles these things with utmost secrecy. Over the course of time, Dracula has resurrected many times, and people lost faith and craved chaos and destruction. So are you trying to tell me now that Dracula has been resurrected? No. Dracula perished in 1999. You know of the prophecy of 1999, don't you? Nostradamus' great prophecy. That's right. Dracula was resurrected exactly as he predicted. But vampire hunters destroyed him completely. They ended his regeneration cycle by sealing his castle, the symbol of his demonic power inside the darkness of the eclipse. And that eclipse is where we are now. Yes, but there's still more to the story. There's more? In the year 2035, a new master will come to the castle, and he will inherit all of Dracula's powers. But that time is now. I better get going. Is that all then? Oh yes, thank you. Alright, farewell and be careful. Yes, you too. Third yawn. It's been a long day. We're not going to go through the door yet. We're going to go left. We do not have that many souls in our possession. Oh, okay. There we go. We got something. Alright, we're coming up on our first maybe difficult boss fight. The Manticore. He's not hard, he's just a later enemy. But we're not getting the best RNG when it comes to souls. So we have to just do our best. Like right there, that Une just did 46 damage to us. It's a plant. Oh, actually, that was a pretty successful fight. Normally, see, I did get lucky. I got the Bone Pillar Soul early on, which is pretty helpful. This is a breakable wall. It's just I don't have an overarching weapon to Aw. If it keeps doing this, I might switch and play a different game and then come back to this later on. It'll be a good part one as I iron out all the instances. I think it has to do with, my GameCube, or I'm thinking maybe if my flash card is on the fritz, which is okay because I got another one. You're Soma, aren't you? You must be him. Yes, but who are you? Forgive me, I'm Yoko Belnatus. I'm a member of the church. How would a member of the church recognize me? You've met Genya Arkaido, right? Ooh, good plot hole, right? Or not plot hole, but good plot line right there. I didn't meet him, but he told me about you and asked me to help you if you were in trouble. Arkaido said that. That's hard to believe. Well, he may seem cold at first, but he's actually quite a decent guy. He may be looking out for you because you share the same dark powers. Wait. Did you say my powers are dark? Oh, you didn't know that, did you? Oh no, did I say something? Oh, well, what's said is said. Essentially, you have the power to rule and command monsters. Rule over monsters? I have no desire to do that. It comes as naturally as breathing for you, so you may not realize it. And though I called it a dark power, that doesn't mean it's evil. It's like a weapon. Its user decides whether to use it for good or evil. Well, when you put it that way, I feel a little bit better. Since I got this power, I've begun to lose my sense of self. You are yourself. There's no one else you could be. Don't second guess yourself. Be confident. That's the most important. I think I understand now. Thanks, Yoko. I'm not used to being thanked by people. I forgot to ask you, have you seen a man named Graham? Graham? Yes, I met him earlier. Be wary of him. I believe that he will inherit Dracula's powers. No way! He did not look like a bad guy. Right, and I've got a bridge to sell you. Don't be fooled by his appearance. He's not who you think he is. All right. Well, I must be going. I've got to find Graham. See you around. And we just follow her. What a tiresome day. It's not a Castlevania game unless you have the whip sword. Or a whip to use. Oh, what's a child like you doing in a place like this? A child? You're rude, Grandpa. Oh, my apologies. My name's Hammer. The army ordered me to come here. I'm Soma. I thought I was inspecting a shrine, but suddenly I was in a castle. Don't you think that's a mean thing to do to a guy? So I just bailed on my mission. What do you mean? There was a bunch of strange people gathered at the shrine. I thought they'd be good customers, so I opened up shop. Ah, well, good for you. There's weapons all over this castle and no monsters at the front gate. Good place for a shop. Come on by. I'll give you a good deal. See you around. A shop, huh? I don't get it. Soma's like the most densest character. Alright, we picked a story-driven soul. The Malphus. So it's so red souls are pretty much projectile based souls. Blue souls are summon and transformative souls. And then yellow souls are passive souls. Silver souls or the gray souls are ability souls. Like passive, they're always on. So obviously we get the double jump ability, which is going to come in handy for us. We're kind of going to try to farm the Burr soul. Yeah, we're not going to get it. There'll be more opportunities. Oh, man. Yeah, we're gonna call it. I think it most likely is either my GameCube or my Flash. It's unfortunate, but you can always play this via the Wii U or my Switch. Ooh. Got pushed. Alright, so we picked up a hammer. Now that's going to be interesting because that's going to be, I think, our overarching weapon. Oh, the broadsword does too. With arcing weapons, we can hit the ceiling, as there are breakable walls in the ceiling. So we know where one is. It's back in the chapel. There we go. Our first passive soul. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh! Uh-oh, we might die. We don't want to. one. We'll use a potion. There we go. There's something. Now we're getting somewhere. Ugh. There's a little bit of a spike in difficulty here, just because we have a trek back to get to a save room. But what we're trying to do is we are going to make it to our first warp gate. There we go. Get some level ups in. Ooh. Alright, this will take us back to the castle entrance. Welcome back, Soma. Hey. What? That man over there. Who? You mean Hammer? His name's Hammer? Don't you think that's a little scary? No, I think he's a decent guy. But look at all those weapons he has there. Oh yeah, he told me he was opening up his own shop. He's opening up a shop in the castle? That's weird. Yeah, it's pretty strange. But if you say he's a good guy, I believe you. Howdy there, you came! Is this where you've opened up your shop? Yes, it is. By the way, that cute young lady over there, she's staring at you. Is she your friend? Yeah. Whoa, I had no idea you were so popular with the ladies. Hey, it's not like that. And don't be shy now, you hear? It's good to be young. It's a good thing. Alrighty, back to business. Take a look around, friend. Alright, let's see what he's got. You can buy castle map number 2. And he is selling a katana, but I believe we can get a better one later on. Armor will always come in handy, but we're gonna actually get the copper plate here soon. What we don't need is our short sword. We don't need our bastard sword. We'll keep the whip sword. We don't need the rapier. And we don't need the silk robe. So now, let me get back. Interesting, if you go visit Mina, she will refill your health. But let us save the game because now we have to enter the gardens. And these glitches are just not happy. That's fine. I'm thinking about firing up Castlevania Legacy of Darkness. Well, this concludes part 1 of our stream, so hope everyone enjoyed it. I will see you guys again.